Hello! Today we are here to discuss Hamster Roll. This is a purchase from Gen Con that I made at 25th Century Games. It was supposedly one of their hot sellers, but every time I went there they had plenty of it, so I don't know if they just got a lot of it or if they were just trying to market the heck out of it.
Right.
So before we get going any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down there, because you don't want to miss any moment of...
Nothing.
Yeah, because we got lots of complaining coming up, because it's fantasy football season, and I'm going to be losing a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Yay.
Yay! You got that to look forward to.
I'm excited.
But Nerdvana Know Nothings are back on the field. So anyway, nothing talks about fantasy football more than hamsters.
That's true.
So, yeah, it could be a mascot, but I don't think so.
That'd be kind of cute, see hamsters play football.
So what can you tell us about this game?
So, according to Board Game Geek, this is actually a 2000 release, so we did check the copyright in this version, so maybe they remade it for 2023, but it originally came out in 2000. Overall rank is 2086, rated as 6.8. Plays about 2 to 4 people, ages 7 and up, in about 30 to 40 minutes, which I think is, given 30 to 40 minutes, I think that's being pretty generous.
Yeah.
We did it a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Designed by Jacques Zemay. I apologize if I'm... screwing these names over. I apologize for that. But art by Andrea Hofbeck and Steven Salser, which I'm surprised because I don't know where the art's at. But because
you're a picture of the wheel.
You're seeing it.
Wow.
Published by, like Randy said, 25th Century. Now, MSRP, I was surprised. This was pricier than what I thought it would be for what you get. MSRP is $69.99. I saw it for Amazon for $66.46. Miniature Market had the cheapest at $56.
Well, I mean, it has a wheel.
Yeah, it's a wooden wheel.
Wheel? That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to get a hamster wheel except for maybe a pet store?
For less than $70.
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, it's a bit pricey for what it is. So let's talk about the quality of components. These are very standard building block type blocks. There's nothing special about them. They're colorful.
But the wheel is really cool.
Yeah, the wheel is really cool. It's got different wedges that are different sizes. They're not all the same thickness or width or whatever.
Right.
It makes it precarious for balancing on there.
Yeah, this little black cone that you start the game with.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it on the one that's touching the ground, although it seems like there's always kind of a wall that's touching the ground. It doesn't really perfectly work,
but still.
Yeah, so and there's nothing special about it, but that's really all you get. You get 4 sets of these 7 tiles and the wheel. And then other than that is a box and a rulebook. So, as far as the quality of the wheel is pretty good.
Yes.
The blocks, the paint job isn't great, but it's okay. And, they're standard colorful blocks that you might play with as a child. I don't see anything special about them. I'm probably going to go ahead and, given the wheel, I'll go ahead and give it a 6.5.
What do you, Sarah?
Yeah. There's nothing special about it. It's a wheel. It's a wooden wheel.
Well, the wheel does have. I mean, it's the spokes in the wheel are different.
Yeah, I like it overall. It's a bit basic, but I think I like it. I think I'll give it 6.6.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to be the curmudgeon of the group. I mean, if we're supposed to compare our games to Catan, now granted, I think this is more of a child game, a game for children.
Well,
but
I don't know if it's children.
I don't know, but
family.
It definitely family.
It's 7 and up, so.
Which I think that's children.
Well, that would include children.
Right.
The plus is definitely not necessarily children.
But either way,
there's a little drawing of an adult next to it, a very tall child.
There's
no artwork to speak of. It's definitely a lot less than Catan.
Yeah.
So I can't give it anything more than a 5. I'm going to give it a 5 just because I think that broad range group, for this type of game, you can't expect that. But at the same time, there's nothing to it. Yeah. So it's not bad. It's not good. It's right in the middle. 5 o'clock. Or 5 o'clock. 5.0. But either way, it's fine.
It has hamsters, like baseball cards in the spokes.
If there were hamsters painted on these, or if there was actually hamsters of different shapes you put in there, that'd be different.
If you got like a little robo hamster that spun the wheel while you're trying to play,
I would probably give it 6.
Yeah,
at
but
that
like,
point.
it is basic, and I see why you would go for that. It definitely could have had more to it.
I don't know if
and
it could have, but that's not necessarily a bad
Yeah,
thing.
it's part of the game.
It's just that there's nothing there, so I can't give it more
It's an
than
abstract dexterity game, which is
Yeah.
kind of a strange thing to see. But yeah, it's definitely a dexterity game and it's got abstract components. to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to theme. Again, not much theme here. Hamster roll is loosely just because of the wheel,
Right.
and there's no theme.
And like this, I mean, I guess the steps of it.
That's
you
what I'm
know.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has that part, but other than that, there's nothing else.
There's really nothing, and I mean, the colors are pretty, but you know, any standard blocks are going to have these same colors. So there's nothing that's
Right.
thematic. I'm a 5 on this one just because it's a score, and it's really an abstract in my
Right.
opinion. It's basic, same concept.
And I agree. So it's the same thing with just it's a 5. I mean, it's nothing good or bad. It's just kind of vanilla.
I'm going to go with a 4.9 because
Just to be different.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, but there is no theme to this really.
No,
It's as
But
basic
that-
and as practically.
But that's the thing about abstracts. So generally,
Yes.
abstracts don't have themes. So I kind of took that into consideration why I didn't go below 5.
Yeah.
Because it is an abstract game. But 4.9, I get it.
all right.
Rulebook. What do you think
Rulebook.
about the rulebook?
It is 4 pages.
Well, it's really not even 4 pages.
It's really one page.
One
just
page
folded in half, but that makes 4 pages.
Technically.
There isn't any component list. They just have a picture of, because you really don't need one because
Right.
there's literally all that pictured there.
There's
is what
4
you get.
sets of the 7 tiles.
Yeah. So and then there's the box is really just barren as far as storage. There's a little box that these came in that's taped together, and once
And you got an
open it-
insert that holds that in place, so that way
Yeah.
it's not like shifting around or anything.
Yeah, but after
Which
you're-
is probably a good thing because I could see it getting broke if that's the case.
Yeah, that fits into the insert, but these things you're probably gonna have to bag them and just
Right.
stick them in there because the box, once you've opened it, there's nothing to hold it together. You might as well just throw them into 4 different individual player bags.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, the rule book, it's clear what it, how to play. There's no confusion. It does have nice pictures that show examples of what happens if, what is legal and illegal to play.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a 1 paragraph variant on the game, and that's really all there is to it. And team game, which guess how you play a team game? You divide into these sets into 2, and you place all of them alternating.
No
players. Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa, I
That's
know.
so weird.
I know, right?
That's revolutionary.
Yeah, nothing outstanding about it.
Right.
But the
But it
rulebook
works.
does its job.
Yeah.
And it's quick to, this kind of game, you don't want something really long and
Right.
elaborate. You
Yeah.
want something quick to the table. I'll probably go ahead and give it an 8. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, that makes sense.
Nothing bad about it. No confusion.
It's well written.
Okay, gameplay.
All right. So
So
how do you play this game, Sarah? Let's move this box out of the way here so we can all play here.
So we cannot, for the first time, we cannot place right here.
Adjacent to, there's a cone that marks where it touches the table, in essence.
And so you cannot place right next to it in the squares. It's kind of like squares. And so I get to pick either side, and I'm going to place any of my blocks. It does not matter which one. I'm going to go with yellow. And I'm going to place it on this side. But you can place it on either side.
And once you play it, it's going to start rolling. You can, if
Yeah.
it rolls too far, so it's not in the center, you can pull it, use one hand to pull it back into place, so you can touch the wheel.
Yes.
Then it would go to my turn, and I have to try to play something. If I play in the same section as Sarah, I cannot play a yellow because it's the matching. So I have to play something else, and it always has to project further than what the
Like further up the wheel.
yeah, up the wheel.
Like if I placed
Whoa!
sorry. So like if I placed right here, he cannot place next to me. He
Yep.
has to place above.
Well,
me.
yeah, he has to play
above you
Yes.
because it's too tall. Now, if you'd played a green one like that, you could play the
Yes.
yellow one next to it. Whoops. Well,
and then he would get all the pieces.
yeah, I would get the pieces. But you could put the yellow one next to it because it projects further up. As
Yes.
long as it projects further up than the previous ones that you can place.
Yep. So Sarah's going to place her first block.
Okay.
And it goes to Randy.
Well, no, I put
Yeah,
it like
originally
that.
like that. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to take my blue one here, and you're allowed to actually cross barriers like that too, as long as it stays in there. So I'm going to try something new. We didn't do that before.
We did
All
not.
right. So as Randy mentioned, you can actually touch the wheel. So you can actually hold it still while you're placing your piece.
But it's just one hand though. You can't
Yeah.
touch it with one
So
hand.
I'm going to take the cylinder shape and I'm going to put it. I'll rotate it back around so you can see it. So I put it here, and then I have to let it go. And if it rolls, you got to let it roll, and then it'll be Sarah's turn again.
I'm going to take the blue and put it on top. Usually you want to put your hand on it.
You can
just
only
so it's
put one.
stable.
You just
I
put two
know.
hands. You can't do that normally. So
Now Randy's going to go.
I can't play there. It's got to go up here. If I dropped it and it knocked any pieces off, my turn would end immediately, and I would have to take any pieces that fall off.
Right. So we let it roll.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was dangerous. Now, if it falls and it stays in the wheel without touching the table, it's
fine.
It's
It's fine.
legit. You
It's
can.
fine.
That's legal.
As long as it falls and then doesn't knock anything off from
Yeah,
that.
anything that
But-
falls onto the table, you have to take. And you always have to keep going the same direction. You cannot
Yeah.
change directions and go back. You
Can't
can't
do
play
that.
that. It's yellow
Oh,
and
yeah,
yellow.
you're right. You're right. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me rotate around for you. You got it?
Oh, you guys built a nice base for me. Thank you. I wonder if I should jump up one.
I think you should.
Yeah, you
I'm going
should.
to end up with that. If I
Well,
do
that's
that.
why you should do it.
Yeah. Why'd you do it like that? You're trying to make us. Oh God.
Well, that's the whole point, is to
Yeah,
make somebody
I
else
know.
pick up the tiles, not you. You're allowed to skip up ahead 1 or 2 spaces, so you can
Well,
do
wait,
that.
I gotta let it go. Okay.
So technically, I could do that.
Yes, because it's taller. Oh, they're getting dangerous here.
Ooh. Ow!
Somebody's being a jerk.
How's the black dog fell yet?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't sneeze. Don't breathe. No, Sarah. We want them to follow their natural accord because
Aw.
Rob did it. That's orange and orange. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
I was just looking.
He's a curious boy.
That's one of the narrow ledges too.
I think I'm going to be getting an extra piece.
At least.
I don't think you are.
Oh.
Here we go. All right, Sarah.
Oh, you almost knocked it off yourself. You can't do that. That's not taller. Oh, look at this.
I didn't even move.
Huh. I can't even see in there.
Can you rotate around? You got it?
You got it. Let's see. Well, I gotta take the road cone.
You still got to place it.
No,
don't
my
you?
turn ends when
Oh.
something falls off. I had a really cool move. I was going to put this between the two.
Maybe that's what I should do.
You can't hold it with 2 hands.
Well, I'm just rotating it back around for her. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. Thanks.
Well, he's got to let go still.
No, I think it's going to roll. So.
Ooh, it rolled but didn't drop anything. Because I got the one that was the most unstable of the bunch.
Right.
Dang it! Why do I keep doing that?
Clumsy fingers.
Good luck, Daddy. I have one piece left. This is gonna be fun.
Is it though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Think we can get some extra pieces.
Oh. Oh.
No. I got an extra piece.
All right, Sarah.
There you go, Sarah.
You can't do that.
It's not taller.
Not
That's
taller.
what I was checking.
Good luck with that cylinder.
Yeah. I think it's going to roll right off.
Oh,
Like that.
There you go. Your turn ends. That's actually a good thing, probably for you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because now I've got to play with this. What a disaster.
I couldn't tell.
Stay on there. Stay on there.
I think we're just gonna be at this all day. Ha!
You're good luck turning that one, Rob.
I can touch the table. You guys can't blame me.
I think you should go for the next one up.
You think so? Randy's a jerk face. Leaving me like this.
There's no way.
Come on, the roll. Yes! Sarah, go for it.
Yes!
You can't play purple.
You gotta play your cylinder!
Oh! Oh, look at that!
Look at all that!
You shouldn't have banged your head on the table.
We get more mad.
Ah, crud. Okay, that's mine. We're gonna end up with all of our pieces back before this is over. Alright.
Back to me.
Yeah, I'm trying not to knock it off, just handing it to you.
This is easy for Rob.
Well, I was like, Rob's got a nice clean path to victory here. You know, you can't
No.
do that. That's shorter.
Oh.
There you go. Wait, just keep going until whoever places their last piece will win the game.
Good job. You won.
Maybe not.
Hey!
I win!
You win. So,
So we all won one.
yeah, we all won.
Yeah.
This was our third game, and we just each won. So that's how you play hamster roll.
Alright, so what do you think about it, Sarah?
For this type of game, I really like this. Like, I generally really like this. I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8?
An 8.
Okay.
Yeah, that's high, I think.
So, yeah, I mean, it's an easy one to get to the table. I think this is going to be a big hit at Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, especially you get the cousins over here.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna love it.
I win.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to the game, you know.
But that's what makes it
yeah,
fun.
you know, like I think was it Nekojima or whatever was the big hit last year with the cats and the telephone poles.
Right.
That was really, I think there was more to that one.
For sure.
I remember that.
You know, so I like that one better than this. But I think this is, you know, an easy, I mean, it's such a simple concept.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to give this one, for this type of game, not, you know,
Right.
I'll probably give it a 7.
I think I'm a 7 too. It's just that fun factor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just a fun game. It's one that you can easily get to the table and get so many different people involved.
Age differences.
Yeah,
I mean,
it just really, there's no limits to this particular game.
Yeah.
So, which is very cool. So yeah, I'm a 7 too.
all right.
Okay.
That's
Well-
our thoughts on Hamster Roll. So if you've had a chance to play this, what did you think of it? And or if you've ever lived in a hamster cage, let us know about that too.
Yeah.
Just
We're
like
curious.
this game.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
it
I'm
the
interested.
same
It's
kind of
similar,
concept?
yeah.
Do you have objects that fall on your head while you're running around the wheel?
Do you have nightmares when you saw this game?
Yeah.
Because you lived so long in a hamster wheel.
Yeah. If you are still trapped in a hamster wheel, there's numbers to call.
Let us know, and
Yeah.
we'll come get you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
I think that's enough hamster jokes. So, you know, until next time, keep on pawing, and we'll keep on
I
playing.
thought that was all the hamster jokes.
No, of course
Bye.
not. We have 2 jokesters here. Bye.